Hey everybody, it is January 1st. Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope everybody had a great night last night. Thanks for tuning in. This is season 5, episode, I think it's episode 9. So in this episode, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my channel and stuff like that real quick. Then we'll go out in the line, check a few sets. I've actually made a couple catches, and not a ton, but I'm catching a few critters. And the final catch is going to be my brother. He's the guy who helped me get back into trapping. And he filled his bobcat tag yesterday. No catch for me yet, no fisher, but he got a decent little, wasn't a giant cat, but it was spotted up really nicely. And then once we come back here, we'll go out to my garage and I'll show you that cat, and I'm going to show you how he skinned out the complete paws and everything and all the claws. It was pretty cool. I've never done that before and never really watched anybody do it. So, all right, with my channel, first, both prizes were claimed. I was going to do another drawing today if anyone wasn't, if either of the prizes wasn't claimed, but they both have been claimed. So congratulations to both the winners, Bo and Samantha, I believe. So congrats to you guys. All right, so a little bit about comments on my channel. I love the comments. They help my channel. They help boost up, I guess, the ratings or whatever. But one, if you ask for subscription, if you ask me to subscribe to you and stuff, a lot of times those get thrown into the spam. If you're sending me to hey, check out this link and stuff, they get thrown into spam, and I hardly ever check that. If you want to ask me a question directly, post an original comment of your own. If you reply to someone else's comment with a question, I'm assuming you're asking that person, the original poster of that comment, a question. And if I reply to it, if I think if you're asking me a question directly, if I reply to that original poster, they're going to be the one who gets an alert back to them. I hope this is making some sense. So again, if you want to ask me a question directly, post an original comment. If you want to ask somebody else a question, by all means, go ahead, chat back and forth for all I care. So, I mean, but that's about it for the comments. So let's go out in line, check some of my traps, and then we'll finish up with some video footage of my brother's bobcat, and then we'll come back here, wrap things up, and I'll take you out to my garage, and I'll show you that cat and show you the claws and stuff. Well, good morning. I just posted a video last night, but I caught my third big raccoon, pretty good sized raccoon. I caught one here, caught that real dark one right here, and now I got this one, a tree climber here. I gotta get this guy dispatched pretty quickly, and because my brother and I and a couple other friends, we're going to do some deer drives today, so gotta get moving on here. All right, thanks for watching. Well, I got a set of eyeballs down here near one of my cable restraints. So this was set for fox, and I think I might have me a fox. Trying to keep my light on there. I just picked up the coon a couple minutes ago, and I think I have a fox here in a cable restraint. It'll be my first cable restraint catch. Looks like a nice red. Oh, absolutely. Really nice red. I cut all these trees down, but he was still able to get a hold of them suckers. Boy, it's a nice red. I gotta get this guy dispatched here. We can't have entanglements, but he's still got himself. I cut those bushes down, and they're not even a ½ inch big. We're allowed to have a ½ inch big. Really nice looking red. Gotta get this guy taken care of and move on down the line. Awesome, this is great. I'm starting to pick up some fur now. I still have one more cable here, and I got 2 coyote cables around the corner. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. This is awesome. Good morning. Looks like I got myself another decent sized raccoon here. I can crawl through this brush. Oh yeah, decent size, nice size raccoon. Very nice. He's got some. I guess I still haven't learned my lesson well enough. He's got both his feet. He's got both DPs. There's a greedy bugger there. You're in one DP caught, so you go to the next one. I still didn't have them far apart enough. I had one at that tree, and I had one over here. Oh well, I gotta get this bugger dispatched. Nice size raccoon, nice size. So somebody asked me to do a video on complete processing of a raccoon, what I do. So I'm gonna try to get that video. I'm gonna try to make it as informative, but as short as possible. So, all right, gotta get moving on here. The sun is coming out a little bit. Had quite a bit of rain the last day or so, but still managed to catch here. This place must have been thick with raccoons, is all I can say. These aren't even raccoon sets. I set them initially for canines. I caught one coyote right over there, that big male. If you watched all my videos, and I have just caught a boatload of raccoons here. I lost count now. There's a big old squirrel over there crawling up a tree too. Now somebody asked me about washing fur. This one's gonna get washed. It is a mud ball. Half decent size. Definitely gonna be a 2X or so. It looks like something dug my under. Probably that raccoon. Dug my under all out from underneath my trap right there. That's pipe dream set. The only thing I've caught in that set was one raccoon so far. And I'm gonna have to come down here and remake some sets for sure. But no doubt that was that raccoon. A lot of digging is from raccoons. Or it could have been another raccoon, but got that one in an MB550. I'm gonna have to replace that trap. This is a raccoon that's gonna need washed. And that trap will need replaced. So I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. And I'm gonna have to come back down here someday and basically remake all 3 of these sets. Maybe tomorrow. Alrighty, thanks for checking out my channel. Well, happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Here's my big catch so far for the day. One tiny grinner from one of my cubby sets. He couldn't even get the trap out of the bed. But I don't know, looks like he might have all 4 bloody feet in there or something. But basically I think I got a raccoon. No, I got a beaver carcass up under there. I have to bury it up a little bit more. I think he's got a couple feet in there. All right, I gotta get this guy taken care of. And my brother's got a cool catch I'm gonna go check out here in a little bit. Well, I just released my possum. And I got something that's definitely more exciting than a possum. Got my first gray fox in the cable restraint. There was pretty much just a little trail going down through this scrubby brush. Like some of this stuff right here. I mean, it's 1/2 inch. We're allowed to go to 1/2 inch, but that's still too big. I don't even go like that. So I got down to here where it got nice and thin. Set up a cable on there and got a perfect neck catch on that little bugger. Oh man, beautiful. I love gray fox, man. And just perfect catch. Got basically most of these cables I make myself now. Got a I got the one swivel that legally you have to have, but I always put an extra like a crunch proof swivel or something there, so I got plenty of swivel points going on here. So I'm gonna get this bugger dispatched. Oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna probably come back some other day and put another cable on this trail. Maybe down that way farther. It's sort of not as defined, but still a decent trail. Awesome. It's only my second gray fox of the year. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm gonna hopefully get a video out sometime today or tomorrow. One of the two. So well, I didn't catch a cat yet, but my brother did. And look at that.
Pretty one.
Yeah, it is. It's got some spots on it. Dang.
I've seen one spotted there.
Yeah, I have not caught a cat yet, but my brother's got one here. And this is pretty cool. Cubby set. Yeah, a cubby set right up there.
Sort of.
Don't get too close to that little bugger.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
Yeah, it's got some really nice spots on it.
Yeah, compared to Pennsylvania catfish, we don't
Yeah.
have that.
No. That's a nice little bugger. That's my brother Don.
Yeah,
He's the guy that got me back into trapping about 5 or 6 years ago.
Jim, I don't
My wife blames it all on him.
know.
He had a cubby set right here,
Yeah,
and I don't know, what'd you have in here, a muskrat or something?
muskrat.
Had a muskrat for bait in here. And he's gonna try out my new catch pole.
Up here,
Cool.
I had some lure.
Had some lure.
Gusto up there.
Had a gusto up on that thing. With some, looks like sheep's wool. Is that
Yeah,
sheep's wool?
yeah, it is. Sheep
All right.
lure.
That's a cool looking cat.
Yeah. I think I might get it tan.
That's nice.
He got a good catch on
Yeah,
it.
he does.
That's a modified number 2.
Oh, it's an old Victor one.
Vector modified,
Dang.
yeah.
Cool.
I 4-coiled it and
Laminated.
laminated it and base plated it.
Well, he's gonna practice using my dispatch pole.
Yeah. Really get that on there. Okay.
All right, congrats to my brother. It's a New Year's Eve present.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve, not
Hey,
Christmas.
we're
Out here in my garage, I got some of my furs drying out here. In my shed, I don't keep it warm all the time. It stays about 60 degrees out here in my garage all the time. It's heated with a wood burner. And before anything comes in here, they get hosed down with flea and tick killer. This raccoon right here, this was the toughest fleshing job I've had yet. It was tough. Usually like from here to about here is where it's sort of tough. It was tough the whole way down almost. So that was a tough bugger to flesh. And got my brother's bobcat right here. I'm going to show you this. It's still pretty wet with a flea killer on it here. But basically he skinned this thing out and completely down and got all the claws and stuff on it. I'll probably be able to show you the claws better on the front one, but he skinned it down, skinned the feet down, and then clipped the claws off. It was pretty cool. So I've never seen that done before, which was that was cool. Man, that baby's got some sharp claws on him. I don't know if that's getting a good picture of that. Even the dew claws on these suckers. I'm gonna see if I can find a dew claw. There's the dew claw. Them babies are like razor sharp, man. One thing for sure, that thing gets a hold of a rabbit or something, it is over. It is over. And he skinned this out like this. We're gonna try to find a place where they'll tan this and turn it into a rug. Because this, for a PA cat, this thing has some fairly decent spots on it. As far as most of the cats I've seen, this has better spots than anything I've seen so far. So, wasn't a huge cat, but it's got some nice spots. So, congrats to my brother, and thank you all for tuning in, checking out my channel. I appreciate it, and hope to get a couple more videos coming out soon. Happy New Year again, folks.